Aloha! Thank you for visiting my page. My name is Fiona, Origami Owl Independent Designer 48179, team leader, and I have an awesome team of girls below me. So if you are interested in becoming a designer, please let me know. So this is just kind of a video of how to place an order. Super easy and to the point. So you're going to go to my website, fionab.origamiOwl.com, and this is our main page. And as you can see, we have our new summer launch videos and pictures, and this is our new hostess exclusive for the summer. It comes with a pair of earrings and a leather wrap bracelet with a couple of charms. Just to let you know, the red leather wrap and the red flip-flop charms are hostess exclusive, so you will not be able to order that. So let's go to the top of the page and let's create an order. As you can see, there's the collections, categories, and our blog. So I want to create a locket for myself, and let's say I'm from Hawaii and I want to create something that will remind me of the beach. So the first step is the charms. So you pick out the charms that tell your story. All charms except for the Major League Baseball charms are $5. All Major League Baseball charms are $7. Here is our charm page, and you can see we have lots and tons of charms, and you can see that the Major League ones are $7, but all the rest are $5. So since our charm locket is going to be a beach theme, let's add some beach charms that really speak to me. So we got to have some ocean water, and those are Savaki crystals. They are really tiny, and we have an exclusive partnership with them, so it's kind of awesome. And they actually made this new crystal star for us. So let's add some fish to our locket. And once the fish is added to the cart, I just hit the back button and I'll go back to the screen where we were at. So let's add the triggerfish. It totally reminds me of home when I go snorkeling. Add that. Back button. And then build a new sandcastle. So let's go down some more and take a look what else we have. We gotta definitely have a palm tree, because what do you think of Hawaii? Palm trees. There we go, add it to the order. And I always wear flip-flops all year round, so that's definitely a must in my locket. And then let's go snorkeling, because, you know, to see the fish, you gotta add this. Now let's click on the back button and see what else we got to have to add. And I think that's pretty much it. Ooh, I definitely want to add the octopus charm. A little funny story, my son calls them krakens, and I think it's hilarious. So it makes me think of him. So let's add this to the shopping bag. And let's hit the back button. And as you can see, there's like more charms. We'll just kind of scroll through them and see if there's anything else. Baseball, sports, nature. Ooh, plumeria. That is a must. Let's add that. Let's go back and let's scroll some more and see what else we got. Pineapples. No, I think we're good. Keep adding. Ooh, boat drink. Who doesn't love a boat drink, right? Sea turtles. Ooh. In Hawaii we call them honus, and they mean good luck. So let's add that. And as you can see, we have Savaki crystals, more crystals to get more of that pop of shine. Some hexagons, which is an exclusive for Origami Owl. No other company has it. And then we have the Savaki crystals for the birthstones, like April, May, wedding charms, letters, numbers, family, causes, music, state charms, flags, religion, graduation, celebrations, passions, you know, military folk, you know, teachers, nurses, police officers, shopping. Who doesn't love some fun gambling? A lot of my friends that make Vegas lockets totally get these two all the time. Love, and some passions, and some vintage. But I think we're pretty good to go. So we're going to go back up to the top, and we're going to click on the shopping bag. And as you can see, these are all the charms that I picked out for my locket. So the next step of after the charms is picking out your locket. What you're going to do is click on categories and then click on living locket. And these are our lockets. There are 3 main sizes. The first one is a mini, which is about the size of a dime, and here they are. They are classic style open, so they open and close like a clam. You cannot change out the front. The second size is the medium. We have two different styles. They're about the size of a nickel. The classic, it is a open and close like a clam, so you can't change it out. And the new style is a twist. So the twist, you have to pick out a base, and then that's the backing of the locket. And then you pick out a face to change the top, and that's the front of the locket. You both need these components because the charms will not stay in your locket without those two pieces. And the last one is the large. There is the two styles, the classic, which is great for that clam style where you don't want to change out the front or the style. You'll just open and close it like a clam. They use really strong magnetics. And all these lockets are made with stainless steel with ionized silver. And they're glass. Then, and also you can see too, you'll see different, shapes if you want to do hearts or, the square. Or we call them the Living Heritage Locket, which is an emerald cut. And they also, if you click on them, will tell you how many charms it can fit inside. So this one, it says it can fit about 7 to 10 charms, depending on the size of the charm. So for me, I really want to do the new classic lockets. And with the new ones, you can actually inscribe what you want on them, or you can have them plain. So the new ones, you can have the back solid, and you can write whatever you like, or keep it plain. Or you can have a glass backing. So let's do the traditional one and do the glass backing. So I'm going to add the base. And then let's add the face. And what's cool about the face is you can always interchange it and change it up. I'm really digging the new red, and I love the color red. Who doesn't? So I'm going to add that. But let's say, you know what, I want to change it up and add a little more ocean sparkle to it. And as you can see, we have different Swarovski crystal ones. And I really love the Pacific Opal because it reminds me of the ocean. So let's add that. And you're probably wondering, why, Fiona, you are adding two faces? Well, let me show you. So let's go back to our shopping cart. And we have our charms that go in the back part of it. And you can always interchange the front and change up the look of your locket. You don't have to always wear the red or always wear the opal color. So that's the first and second step. So let's go to the third step, which is picking a chain. So let's go up to categories, chains. And all our chains are copper based with ionized silver or gold. We do have sterling silver and stainless steel. All our chains and products are nickel free and lead free. So I have a girl on my team that she turns costume jewelry all colors of the rainbow. And she wears hers on a daily basis, and it has yet to turn on her. So that's really awesome that our coats of protectant really work out well. And as you can see, we also have leather cord, so you can also use a leather look to it too. So let's take a look, and you can have different sizes, short, long. This one is good for in between the two, like around the breastbone area. If you like that layered look, you can do that as well. The 18 to 20 inch silver custom Rolo is probably my best seller. But I really love the versatility of the 30-inch over the heart chain. And what's really awesome about this chain is that it has 10 different styles to wear. And if you go to my website, you can actually watch that video of the 10 different styles of that chain. But what we're doing is we're just doing the chain itself and then the large locket. This locket right here is sold as an individual thing right here. Locket sold separately. And what you do is you take the lobster claw and hook those together and just complete one unison look. So we're going to add that to my bag. And the next step is that we can do plate and dangles. So let's do plates. So plates, they go inside your locket as the backing. Just kind of give an extra pop. As you can see, we do window plates. This is just charm catcher, so you can put your charms inside. They won't stick together or like fall down on the bottom. And all sorts of different sizes. So remember, the large fits in the large. The medium can fit in a medium or a large. But a large plate can't fit in a medium locket. And what's cool too is you can actually inscribe the plates now. So mixing metals is huge. And I want to represent the sand. So I think the gold plate will be awesome. and we're going to write something in it. So we're going to add it to the shopping bag, and we're going to inscribe it later. Then the next step is completely optional as well, just like the plates, and it's called dangles. Dangles, they clip on the outside of the locket, just kind of an extra pop. My personal favorite is the square pave locket dangle, because you can actually add photos in there. So I can put a picture of my kiddo in there, a picture of us at the beach. It's a very tiny pave locket dangle. But as you can see, there's lots of different options. And I really, see, what should I get today? I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get a pearl dangle. And I love pink. Who doesn't, right? So we're going to add that to my shopping bag. And there we go. So we're going to proceed to shopping bag because I did all the steps. First step, pick out my charm. Second step, pick out my locket, including the base and the front face. Then I also picked out my inscriptions and my dangle. And there's my chain there as well. So as you can see here, we're going to inscribe this plate. And I think I want to do a heart. And let's see. And as you can see, there's lots of options of different formats. Let's see, try to do at the sea or at the ocean. Let's do ocean. And as you can see, there's a boat anchor, monogram, whatever you like. But I really love this little heart in the middle. And right here, terms and conditions, pretty much the terms and conditions, all inscriptions are all sales final. You cannot cancel it and you cannot return it. Pretty much, in case of, other than a manufacturing defect, if you make a spelling error and you didn't verify it, it's yours to keep, pretty much. And also, trademark content is not allowed there because, you can't steal property of a third company party. So click OK. And that's a little box to say, yes, I agree to the terms and conditions, and you click Save. What I love is you can actually preview what you want, so that's definitely easy to do. And everything's good to go, so we're going to click on Proceed to Checkout, because we're done with our shopping. So the next part is to check out. So what you're going to do is add your information. So we're going to do an order for my mom. So... and I'm just going to make up an email. And you do want to put your email there because of confirmation of shipping and whatnot. So let's add your address. So we're going to have it shipped directly to you anywhere in the nation. And let's do it in Las Vegas since I know the zip code. Perfect. So we're going to ship it to this address. And we're going to select a payment. So we're going to click Add a Card. And then type in your information. After you click the Pay with this card button, it will have all your information. So pretty much your shipping address, the credit card you're going to pay with, the billing address, and then what shipping rate. Any orders under $100 is $5.95. Any orders over $100 is $7.95. And our shipping is extremely fast. We're based out of Arizona, so it'll take about 2 days to process, and then about 4 to 5 days for ground shipping. And I do say up to 14 business days, just in case if some weather happens or the truck falls off the road. But normally our shipping is about 4 to 5 business days, so it's really, really fast. You'll get it within 14 days easily. And you just verify everything and looks good to go. And if you are shopping for a hostess, say you are shopping for a hostess Mary's party, she'll give you a jewelry barcode, and this is where you enter it in right here. And then you click Apply, and then it will have, normally it'll have a pop-up window that says, do you want to apply this order to Mary's Jewelry Bar? And you say yes. And then it will say Mary's Jewelry Bar, and then you click on Place Your Order, and then you'll get a thank you for shopping with us at Origami Owl. Here's your order number, and you'll have an email confirmation shortly. If you have any questions or concerns or you need further help, please let me know anytime. You can reach me at my